by every week with her hard riding. Straight shooting. And suspense.
Spells out trouble, Lofty.
The Chino brothers have never been good news.
You suppose they're headed this way?
I don't know, Terry.
If they are, I'll tell you one thing.
What's that, Lofty?
They're gonna run into trouble.
Doc, it's a boy, Bill. A healthy, strapping boy, 8 pounds 6.
A boy? Oh, gosh, Doc, Oh, thanks, Doc. How's Mary?
Oh, fine, just fine. Dad'll be out in a minute. You can go in and see her. And take a look at your new son.
My son. How do you like that? My son. I don't know how I ever got through it, Doc.
That's a mighty fine-looking boy you've got in there, Bill. Congratulations.
Thanks, old Doc. Thanks to both of you.
You better go in and thank your wife. She did all the work.
Huh? Oh, yeah, I guess I better.
You did a fine job in there, son. I'm proud of you.
Oh, I'd have been lost without you, Dad.
What are you talking about? You're a better doctor than your old man already.
I'll have to get up pretty early in the morning before I can keep up with your reputation.
You know, son, we're going to make a fine team. Maybe we should advertise, huh? Shaw and Son, 2 for the price of 1. A baby cries, and someone dies.
Well, I'll go in and say goodbye, Dad. Be just a minute.
Pony's out real fast. We'll change saddles later.
I'll look in on Mary tomorrow, Bill.
Thanks, Doc.
And don't you worry about a thing. With all the newfangled knowledge Jeff brought home from school, you ought to be able to raise yourself a fine brood.
He won't admit it, but it takes a lot of good old-fashioned know-how, too.
Shall we go home, Doctor?
After you, Doctor.
Hey, stop!
The horse thieves! It's the Chino brothers.
Let's ride.
Come back with those horses! Oh. Dad! Help me get him into the house, Bill.
Bill, what is it? Was that shooting?
It's old Doc, Mary. He's been hurt.
Bill, get the medical bag from the buckboard. Right into town. Get Annie and Lofty. I'll take care of Mary and the baby. Now hurry.
tries and someone dies.
How is he? How's old Doc? I'm old Doc now, Bill.
Oh, Jeff, I'm sorry.
I've given Mary a sedative, Bill, but she's still pretty upset. You better go in there with her.
Okay, Doc. And, Doc, I'm sure sorry.
I wish there was more we could say, Jeff.
There's nothing I could do. Nothing. 8 years of medical school, and all I could do was watch him die.
Jeff, you can't blame yourself.
Maybe you're right, Annie. But I do know who I can blame.
What do you mean, Jeff?
Brett Chino.
Hold it up. What's the matter, Brett? Oh, I can't go on any further. I gotta rest this leg. There's our way out of this territory after I rest this leg a while. Well, what'll we do meanwhile? We can't hide out here in the open. There's an abandoned mine up ahead. We'll stay there a couple of days. We can get the horses out of sight in the shaft. Come on. You two go back and cover our trail, and do it right. I don't want no company.
Hello, Jeff.
Any luck?
We found the horses they abandoned, but I'm afraid they covered their trail up pretty well.
Probably out of the territory by now.
Now, they can't get away. Every lawman in 3 states is looking for them.
And I don't think they're out of the territory. With that wounded leg, Brett Chino's got to hold up someplace.
We haven't given up, Jeff. But we got a lot of ground to cover.
Well, if you find Brett Chino, you better not bring him back to Diablo.
What are you trying to say?
I'm afraid I might kill the man, Annie.
Jeff,
Chino's our job.
It was my father he shot.
but you're a doctor with a job of your own to do like old Doc wanted.
Being a doctor doesn't make much sense anymore without him. They were just getting started together.
You can't mean that, Jeff. It's because he's gone that you've got to be an even better doctor than you are.
I don't know, Annie. I just don't know.
Doc, you gotta come quick.
Tag, what is it?
Joe Turner, she's been hurt. Fell out of the hayloft.
Where's Silas?
Her grandpop's with her, Lofty, out at their ranch. Come on, Doc, you gotta hurry.
Let's go, Ted.
Doctor, I'll go with you. You might need a good nurse. I'll meet you back at the office, Lofty.
All right, Annie.
There you are, Jill. Good as new. You're a lucky girl to come out of a bad fall like that with just a broken arm.
Feel all right, dear?
Sure, Grandpa. I'll be okay. I'm sorry, Jill. Guess it was kind of my fault.
Tag.
It wasn't either your fault. Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. I just jumped wrong. Well, if I hadn't have jumped first, you wouldn't even have tried it. Oh, gosh, you're only a girl. Only a girl? Well, Tag Oakley, when my arm gets better, I'll prove to you that I can jump just as well as you can. Maybe better.
Now, you better keep her in bed for a few days, Silas. Even though it's not apparent, she's had quite a shock.
But, Grandpa, I have a test at school. I'm Katniss class.
You heard what the doctor said.
I bet old Doc wouldn't have made me stay in bed.
Gail.
sorry.
I'm sure you can study for the test here at home, Jill. Maybe Tag can help you.
Yeah, I can bring your books and papers home from school, and we can study for the test together.
That sounds like a fine idea. What do you say, Doc?
No harm in that.
Swell. See you tomorrow. Bye, Tag.
Right now, you try to get some rest.
I will, Doctor.
Bye, Jill.
Bye.
Jeff, I'm sorry about what the girl said. She didn't mean it. You know how kids are.
That's all right, Silas.
I wish you didn't have to run off. I was hoping you'd want to join me in a pinochle game like your pa used to.
Well, not today, Silas.
Why don't you stay, Jeff? Do you good.
Please, Annie. Maybe some other time.
Goodbye, Silas.
Goodbye.
Jeff, that was a nice job you did setting Jill's arm.
Dad taught me how to do that before I was 16.
Jeff, you've got to get hold of yourself.
It's no use, Annie. I'll never be able to take old Doc's place.
You can if you can stop feeling sorry for yourself and realize that everyone in Diablo is missing your father. I'm sorry, Jeff, but you needed that. Somebody's got to shake some sense into you.
I know it, Annie. I think it might work. I could just get Brett Chino off my mind.
He'll be caught, Jeff. I promise you that. Lofty and I won't stop until he's back in prison where he belongs.
Tags. All settled, Annie.
Oh, good.
Where are you, Lofty, riding to, Annie?
The Rimrock area. Lots of places there for the Chinos to hole up.
Sure wish I could go with you instead of going to old school.
Now, you just quit complaining, Tag Oakley, and be grateful that Diablo has such a fine school. Oh, and don't forget you promised Jill to help her with her lessons.
I'll ride out there after school, Annie.
So long, Tag.
Come on, Tags.
So long.
Have you seen Jeff this morning?
No. Why?
I'm worried about him, Lofty. The way he's been acting lately.
About Brett Chino, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think Jeff's got better sense than to try to take the law in his own hands, Annie. Besides, he doesn't know the whereabouts of the Chinos any more than we do.
No, I know that, Lofty, but, well, if Jeff is planning something, we can only hope for one thing.
What's that?
And we find Brett Chino before he does.
Describe the parts of the foliage leaf. The blade, the petiole, or leaf stalk, and the stipule. Gee, that's good, Jill. What next? Let's see. Be prepared to draw a simple picture of the following plant, tree, and flowers found in the surrounding territory. 1, the cactus. Oh, that'll be easy. The Joshua tree. Oh, I know that one, too. And the lupin. The what? The lupin. What does it look like? I'll have to look it up. The lupin is one of the genus of... That's genus, silly. That's what I meant. One of the genus of herbs with white, yellow, or blue flowers. Oh, I think I know. I saw one in Greystone Canyon one time, near the old mine area. But I don't think I could draw one. I could go over and get one. It's not so far. That'd be a swell idea, Tag. I'll be back in 1/2 hour. Okay, bye.
You two get enough supplies to last, and then water those horses when you get back.
Then we hop that freight train and get out of the territory.
Holy Toledo. The Chino brothers.
What was that?
Probably just a jackrabbit or coyote.
Yeah. Guess we're getting a little jumpy. I'll get going. We haven't got too much time. Covered a lot of ground, Annie.
Yeah, and haven't found a thing.
Maybe they have gotten out of the territory.
It's possible. But I still don't think so, Lofty, with Brett Chino wounded so badly.
They must have been gophers to disappear so completely.
Yeah. Hey, Lofty, you might have something there.
I was only kidding, Annie.
Well, yeah, I know, but you might have just stumbled onto an answer.
Forgive me for being dense, but we've had a long, hard ride today.
Well, look, Lofty, they could have gone underground. A mine, cave, shaft, or something.
Yeah. No, I hate to admit it, but you could be right. We covered everything just about from the ground up.
Lofty, Annie!
Tag.
What's wrong, Tag?
I saw him, Lofty. The Chinos.
Where?
Up at that old abandoned mine shaft in Greystone Canyon.
Turned in the gophers, all right.
Tag, what were you doing up there?
Trying to find a looping so Jill and I could draw a picture of it for the test at school. And I heard them say they were going to jump the freight train.
That's right, Annie.
Yeah, we better hurry.
I'm sorry, Tag, but I don't want you in the way of any bullets. Now, you ride on back to town and stay there.
All right, sister. Good luck.
Stay here, Annie. I'm going in.
I'm all right.
Chino's been hurt bad, Annie.
Well, do you think we can move him safely?
He'll never reach town alive.
Well, I'll ride to town for Jeff.
Jeff?
Do you know of another doctor within 80 miles?
I'll stay here and do what I can for him.
Get your bag, Jeff. You're needed badly.
Well, what happened, Annie?
You'll find out when you get there. Now, hurry.
What is this?
A man's been hurt and he needs your help. Now, quit asking questions. How is he, Lofty?
Still alive.
There's your patient, Doctor.
You expect me to help him?
He's a human being, Jeff, and he's dying.
You think I can forget that he killed my father?
No. And I don't think you'll forget you're a doctor either.
He's lost a lot of blood. I'm not sure there's anything I can do.
You can do your best. That's all any man can do.
If death is the prescription, Jeff, let the law be the doctor, not you.
Tag, bring that lamp over here.
All right.
Well, it's in Jeff's hands now, Lofty. Come on, we've got a train to meet.
Don't you think we ought to wait for Brett? We haven't got time. He may not come out of that mine alive. We got to look after ourselves.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I'll make the jump to the train from that boxcar down there. As soon as I get the engine stopped, I'll pick you up down the line.
I'll wait here till you make it, just in case.
On your feet, mister. You got a long walk back.
Guess they missed their train, huh, Lofty?
There'll be another one, Tag. Back to state prison.
Don't look so serious, Annie. Chino's going to live. At least long enough to stand trial for murder.
Gosh, I almost forgot. I was supposed to live at this Florida jail. She'll be wondering what happened to me.
I'll help you get Chino in the buckboard, Doc.
Thanks, Annie, for what you said in there.
I just said what old Doc would have said, Jeff.
Tag, when you get over to the Turner Ranch, would you give Silas a message for me?
Sure, Doc. What?
Tell him to break out the cards. I'll be over for a little pinochle tonight.